banana bread meets pumpkin bread in these banana and pumpkin muffins. These muffins are great. They're easy to make, they're great with a cup of coffee, or they're the perfect chilly evening snack. We're also doing something extra special. We're doing a taste test between a crumble on top of half and chocolate on the rest. So stick around and see which one wins. I got my milk, eggs, and pumpkin out about 30 minutes ago to let them come to close to room temperature. I'm gonna be using 2 eggs. To the eggs, we're going to be adding the milk, oil, pumpkin, vanilla, and banana. I have half a cup of oil. I have a 1/4 cup of whole milk. I have 3/4 cup of pureed pumpkin, not pumpkin pie filling, and it should equal between 200 and 215 grams. Next, we have just 1 medium banana. You can also use a banana that looks like this. Now it's time to give everything a really good mix. My banana is not mixing, so I'm just gonna help it along with a fork here. We have half a cup of granulated sugar. That should be about 90 grams. Half a cup of dark brown sugar, and then a teaspoon of vanilla paste. I love vanilla paste in baked goods. It's a little bit sweeter and thicker than vanilla extract, and it adds a little extra bit of flavor. If you just have vanilla extract though, feel free to use that. We're gonna blend this until the sugar feels pretty well dissolved and things should be looking really smooth and creamy. Next step is going to be our dry ingredients. We have some pumpkin pie spices. This includes cinnamon, ginger, clove, and nutmeg. And I just mix those by hand using mostly cinnamon, about a teaspoon, and then about 1/8 of a teaspoon of everything else. Next, we have 1.5 cups of flour. This should equal about 185 grams. Something that always helps your baked goods is if you can measure your dry ingredients. Our rising agent for this is baking powder. We're gonna be using a full teaspoon. And any baked good wouldn't be complete without salt. Okay, we're gonna slowly add our flour to these wet ingredients and then we're almost done. Okay, we're gonna set this aside and make the crumble topping. 1, 2, 3. Next, we have some dark brown sugar, probably using about a 1/4 cup here. What I love about crumble toppings is they're really customizable. So you can add in extra sugar, pecans, chocolate, oats. I'm doing a heaping spoonful of flour, and then lots of cinnamon. And I'm just gonna pinch this until it's that crumble consistency. So just keep pinching until it's making little crumbles, basically. I'm a big texture gal, so any excuse to put a crumble on top of something, I will do it. This is looking really good. It'll start to kind of look, that's the oven. It'll start to kind of look like sand a little bit. Okay, I'm just using a regular muffin tin for this, and I am going to line them because it makes it easier to get everything out. You don't have to line them though. You can just either oil it or not and take your chances. Okay, I'm gonna fill up half of these that are gonna have that crumble topping on top, and then the other half I'm gonna add chocolate to. This is always the fun part where you have just that tiny bit of batter left and you're like, which one needs it? So this actually made 11 muffins. It usually makes between 10 and 12, just depending on how big the banana is and how big you want to fill these. And I like mine at the top. So let's put that crumble topping on. And that was half. So I made way too much crumble topping. You can make a coffee cake with this. You can make a double batch of muffins. Now for the pumpkin and chocolate. I'm using these melting wafers because they get really warm in the oven and it is so good. Okay, we're gonna get these in the oven. So initially, we put these in the oven at 375. After 5 minutes, turn your oven down to 350 degrees. Baking time may differ slightly, but it should be around 15 minutes. To avoid over baking, we're actually gonna transfer these to a wire rack after only 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, we are just going to let these cool, and then when they're ready, we're going to do our taste test. These muffins have been cooling for about 20 minutes. I always recommend cooling your baked goods overnight, but if you can't wait, like me, 20 minutes will do. These muffins are soft, they're fluffy, they're that perfect mix between pumpkin and banana. Okay, that was the crumble. The crumble was delicious. It gave it this kind of muffin top crunchy feel. See, I love pumpkin and chocolate, so that might be the winner for me. Let me know which one you guys pick in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching.